recently, while in office, do you know who the four people are? Does anyone here know who the four people are? We will do a time. Whoever is told, please stand up and answer the question. We will do a time. Whoever is told, please stand up and answer the question. Okay. Could you please draw a line for us? Thank you. Okay. Oh, who is lucky name? Number 8. Number 8. Okay.
Lincoln.
Okay.
Lincoln. Candidate. And dear further. And let's see Kelly.
Okay. Stand up, please. Stand up, please. Okay. You can, okay. Repeat, okay. Repeat your answer, okay. You can answer in Chinese or in English. Okay. If you get it right, you can get a bonus point for this class. If you answer it wrong, you won't be punished. It won't affect your grade. Okay. Please answer.
第16任总统林肯跟20任总统加菲德尔，还有25任麦金兰，第35任甘乃迪。
Okay. I understand. Who else do you know about Lincoln, President Lincoln? Who else do you know about President Lincoln? Why else do you know more about President Lincoln? You can ask for help. You can ask your good friend to answer the question for you. Okay, give you another chance. Okay. Oh, sit down, please. Never mind. Okay. At least you try. Just work harder. Okay. I want a volunteer. Who is the volunteer? I want a volunteer. Okay. Oh, I want a volunteer. Who is the volunteer? We draw another. Okay. Please draw a line for us. Thank you. Okay. Number 21. Okay. What else do you know about President Lincoln? What else do you know about President Lincoln? Okay, what else? You can ask for help. Okay, yes. And anything else about anything else about the President McKinney? Anything else you know about the President McKinney? Okay, I want volunteer. Oh, no, never mind. Just work harder. Oh, okay. Let me tell you more about the four U.S. presidents. These four U.S. presidents were assassinated while in office. The 60th President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated on April 14, 1965. The Civil War, 1861 to 1865, were out during President Lincoln's term. In the Battle of Gettysburg in 1863, both sides suffered heavy casualties. President Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. We highly resolve that this day should not have died in vain, and this nation, under God, should have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, should not perish from the earth. Next, the 20th President, James F. Garfield, was assassinated on July 2nd, 1981, which only 6 months after taking office. The 25th President, Willie McKinley, was assassinated on September 6, 1901. He led the U.S. to defeat Spain in the Spanish-American War, 1898, and acquired the Philippines, Guam, and Puerto Rico. Philippines is now an independent country. I want to ask a question. How many ways for colonies to establish independent countries after World War II? How many ways for colonies to establish independent countries after World War II? Okay, we want to draw a line. Could you please draw a line for us? Okay? Who is the key person? Number 11. Okay. Number 11. Okay, right answer. Correct. Good job. Okay. Come down here. Come here, okay? Come to the ground. Come here. Okay. I know you are still waiting at an offer from a university. I believe you will get into your dream college in no time. Okay. I prepared a very special limited easy card. This was released in the end of 2024. Team Taiwan winning the global basketball championship. This for me. May you forever be a champion in your life. Okay. This is your seat. Okay. Oh, let's move on to next. There are 3. Let me tell you more the answer. Okay. There are 3 ways in which colonies establish independent countries after World War II. Independence with the assistance of the United Nations. Independence through peaceful negotiations. Independence through armed revolution. Under the orderly arrangements of the United States, the Philippines officially became independent from the U.S. in 1946. Okay. The 35th President, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated in Dealey Plaza while his motorcade was passing through Dallas, Texas on November 22nd, 1963. Okay, let's move on this topic, Kennedy's life. There was a famine in Ireland in 1845. 3 years later, John Kennedy's great-grandfather immigrated to Boston, Massachusetts, the state. Kennedy's grandfather was elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives. Kennedy's father was born in 1888. Kennedy's parents married in 1940. Kennedy was born in Brooklyn, Massachusetts in 1970. Next, a question for you. A question for you. Why was there a famine in Ireland at that time? In other words, which crops were harvested caused the food shortage? Which crops were harvested caused the food shortage? Okay. I want a volunteer. I want a volunteer. Who want to answer this question? I want a volunteer. Who is a volunteer? Okay. Who is a volunteer? Okay. Hey, please. Okay, join up. The lucky person is 80. 80. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Good job. Okay, sit down, please. Okay. And let me tell you the answer again. Sit down. Potatoes. Okay. Are the national staple food. Potatoes were invented by late blight, a type of plant disease was unharvested, and the harvest potatoes were broken, resulting in large-scale potato harvest failures and a severe famine. And please tell me, what is the main religion of the Irish people? What is the main religion of the Irish people? I want volunteer. Okay, I want volunteer. Okay, who want to answer the question? Who want to answer the question? So easy. Okay, Stella, please answer. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's move on. Peasant. Okay. In 1936, Kennedy entered Harvard University. A year later, Kennedy's father was appointed ambassador to Britain, and Kennedy followed his father to London. Kennedy had a strong interest in European politics and international affairs. When Germany invaded Poland in 1939, Kennedy wrote his graduation thesis on Britain's relationship with this event. Kennedy graduated from Harvard University in 1940. He rewrote his graduation thesis as Why Does England Sleep? May I ask you? Okay, what was Britain's attitude after Germany invaded Poland in 1939? What was Britain's attitude after Germany invaded Poland in 1939? Who is the volunteer? Okay, who is the volunteer? A present for you. Okay. Say hi, please. Okay.
英国跟法国对德国宣战，然后第二次世界大战开始。
Okay. I know you very like this present. Okay. Come here. Great. You are so great. Okay. I know. Okay. I know you are still waiting for an offer from a university. I hope you can get into your dream college in no time. Okay, this is for you. Okay, then you always a champion in life. Okay, please pretend you see. Okay, oh. Let me tell you more about the answers. After Germany invaded Poland, Britain, and France declared war on Germany, and the European battlefield of World War II began. Kennedy entered service in the Navy in October 1941. In December, the U.S. declared war on Japan, Germany, and Italy. Why? Let me ask you again. Why did the U.S. declare his entry into World War II? Why did the U.S. declare his entry into World War II? Difficult question. Okay. We draw the last to find the lucky person. Okay. Please. Okay. Please. The lucky person. 29. 29. Okay. Okay, good job. Okay, our director from the place. Oh, come here. Okay. I know you have been accepted by a university. I admire your efforts. Okay, and this for you. Okay. May you forever be a champion in your life. Okay, give the big hand. 我们有7位同学已经繁星上大学，那我们也恭喜他们。OK， 好 ，Let's go on. On December 7th, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, America immediately declared war on Japan. The Pearl Harbor incident marked the outbreak of the Pacific War and was also an important turning point in World War II. The U.S. participation in the war was an important key to the victory of the anti-Axis powers. This is a photo from the documentary of that time. In March 1943, Kennedy was assigned to serve on PT torpedo boats in the South Pacific. In August, the PT-109 torpedo boat, commanded by Kennedy, collided and sank with the Japanese destroyer Amagiri. Kennedy assisted his injured soldiers to escape and thus received the Navy Medal of Honor. This is the poster of the movie PT-109. At that time, Kennedy carved a message for help on a coconut shell. These locals know the location and can lead the way. 11 people are alive and need a boat. John F. Kennedy. This coconut shell was later placed on the desk in the Oval Office of the White House. Kennedy was elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives in 1946 and 1948. Kennedy met Jacqueline Lee Bouvier in 1951. Kennedy ran for Senate in 1952 and was elected with a high vote. Kennedy and Jacqueline married in 1953. They were married in Rhode Island on September 12th. Jacqueline Lee Bouvier graduated from George Washington University in 1951. Her first job was as a photojournalist for the Washington Herald Times, interviewing and photographing people around Washington, D.C., where she met Kennedy. Jacqueline herself is of French descent and can speak beautiful and fluent French. When she accompanied President Kennedy to France for a state visit in 1961, she served as the French translator between President Kennedy and Prince de Gaulle during her stay in France. Jacqueline was warmly welcomed by the people. And taking the example of the First Lady of the U.S., Jacqueline, please think about the advantages and the disadvantages of bilingual education policy. Taking the example of the First Lady of the U.S., Jacqueline, please think about the advantages and the disadvantages of bilingual education policy. I want each of you to write down how you think of bilingual education policy on your worksheet as your homework today. I want each of you to write down how you think of bilingual education policy on your worksheet as your homework today. And do you support bilingual education? Do you support bilingual education? What do you think about bilingual education? Please share your take on bilingual education with us. Please share your take on bilingual education with us. Whether you agree with it or not, you won't be judged. We will respect what you say. Okay, I want volunteer. Okay, I want a volunteer. Oh, no volunteer. Oh, okay, stand up, please.
Yes, I support bilingual education.
The reason why?
双语语系相对让我们更容易跟国际接轨。
Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Stan. I know you are expecting for the answer. Okay, come here. May you be a champion. May you always be a champion in life. Okay, thank you. Okay. Who disagrees bilingual education? Who don't support bilingual education? Who don't whether no matter what you say, you will respect it. Or you will be respected. No matter what you say, you will be respected. No one disagree bilingual education. That's good. Okay, let's go on. Please listen to my opinion. I am in favor of bilingual education. Use these two languages, Chinese and English, fluently. Allow students to connect with the world and become more competitive in the era of globalization. A bilingual environment will help attract foreign investment and companies to settle in, bringing more economic cooperation opportunities. Okay, this is my opinion. So, I devote myself in bilingual education. I am so old. I am scared the time is ticking. I'm very scared the time is ticking. So I try E&I in my teaching. Okay. I think someday I will be a grandmother. I hope I can not only raise my grandchildren, not only I raise my grandchildren, but also I can educate them in Chinese, Taiwanese, and English. Okay. Oh, let's go on. Bilingual education can cultivate talents with multilingual abilities, giving the country more advantages in various international affairs. including politics, trade, diplomacy, science, and technology, and etc. Okay. In 1956, Kennedy's book, Profiles in Courage, was published. The book describes the courage that politicians should possess. Please tell me, which book written by an American president has won the Pulitzer Prize for biography? Which book written by an American president has won the Pulitzer Prize for biography? Who want to answer this question? Who wants to answer this question? Okay.
这里是比勇敢，在1927年获得
什么？
这个普利兹文学。
Okay, thank you very much. Sit down, okay. That's right. President Kennedy's Profiles in Courage became a bestseller after his publication in 1956 and won the Pulitzer Prize for biography in 1957. Okay. Let's move on to this topic. Kennedy won the presidential election. In June 1960, Kennedy was nominated as the presidential candidate by the Democratic Party. In November, he defeated Republican Richard Nixon and was elected as the 35th president of the U.S., became the first Catholic president of the States. In September 1960, Kennedy left representing the Democratic Party and Richard Nixon representing the Republican Party, held the very first televised presidential debate in American history. Kennedy was officially sworn in as the 35th president of the States on January 20th, 1961. He was the youngest democratically elected president and the first Catholic in the U.S. history. Kennedy said in his inaugural address, "Ask not what your country can do for you, and ask what you can do for your country." This is a picture at that time. Next, Battle of Peace incident. Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz, who took power in Cuba in January 1959 and established the first socialist country in the Americas. The U.S. imposes an economic embargo on Cuba. On April 17, 1931, 1,500 trained Cuban adults landed at the Bay of Peace under the command of the CIA, with the U.S. Navy providing supply support. However, the coup failed, 72 hours later. As a result, the Kennedy administration was greatly criticized. Castro regime and the Cuban Revolution were consolidated and moved closer to the Soviet Union. Do you know who was the most assassinated person in the world? Do you know who was the most assassinated person in the world? I want to volunteer. Who wants to answer the question? Who wants to answer the question? Who wants to answer the question? Okay. Please, could you please go aloud for us? The lucky person. 12. 12. Let's look at 12. Yes? You know how many times?
638. 讲中文。
You know how many times? Okay, sit down please. You're right, good job, okay. Okay. Now, let me tell you the answer. Castro. The CIA carried out a series of unsuccessful assassination attacks against Castro, a total of 638 times. Castro thus became the most assassinated person in the world, a record that was entered into the Guinness Book of World Records in 2011. Castro remarked, "I'm alive today only because of the CIA." Castro died in 2016 at the age of 90. Next term, Cuban Missile Crisis. Cuban Missile Crisis. In October 1962, an American U-2 reconnaissance aircraft discovered Soviet SS for medium and long-range nuclear ballistic missile-based equipment on the island of Cuba, less than 150 kilometers away from the U.S. Okay. President Kennedy adopted a naval blockade to completely isolate Cuba from Soviet power and issue an ultimatum to the Soviet Union to remove its missiles. 30 days later, when the U.S. agreed to remove missiles deployed in Turkey and promised not to invade Turkey, and promised not to invade Cuba, the Soviet Union withdrew its missiles deployed in Cuba, and the crisis ended peacefully. These 30 days have been called by later generations the most thrilling breach of war in modern human history. After Cuban Missile Crisis in 1963, the United States and the Soviet Union decided to establish a communication system connecting the White House and the Kremlin, so the leaders of the U.S. and the USSR could communicate directly. This hotline is a telex machine line used to transmit written messages. Kennedy was assassinated. On Friday, November 22nd, 1963, at 12:13 p.m., President Kennedy was shot 3 times by the murderer Lee Harvey Oswald as his motorcade passed Lilly Plaza in Dallas, Texas, gunned down and died on the spot. Oswald was arrested by police a few hours later. He was identified as a suspect. When the police transferred Oswald 2 days later, Dallas citizen Jack Leon Ruby got out of the crowd and shot Oswald to death in front of a live television broadcast. 3 years later, Ruby died of cancer in prison. President Kennedy's grave is located in Arlington National Cemetery, commemorating his historical achievements with an everlasting flame. President Kennedy once said, "A man will never forget if he sacrificed his life for the freedom of his country or the Constitution." And who killed Kennedy? Who killed Kennedy? Who killed Kennedy? Return the key, President Trump. Return the key, President Trump. On January 23rd, 2025, President Trump signed an executive order and fully declassified all files translated to the assassination of President Kennedy. On March 20th, which was last week today, the Trump administration publicly released 80,000 pages of declassified documents. And we are waiting for the experts and the scholars tell us the truth about President Kennedy's assassination. Okay, and I want you to rate your performance in class today. Please look at the chart here and choose an answer that match your condition. Choose an answer that match your condition. What's your score? What's your score? Okay. Next, please call yourself. Next chart. What's your total score? What's your total score? Please tell us how you think you did in this class. Okay, thumbs up. Class dismissed. We thank all the professors and the teachers for coming to the class today. Thank you very much. Let's